Run it back, nation. What is good? It is your boy DJ Eastwood. Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Al, go, gang. Before we recap, look at some highlights from yesterday and recap today's joint practice with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Do your thing on the algorithm. You guys have been ranking these videos up like crazy. I appreciate it. Hitting that like button is just how you pay YouTube creators. We give you the content. You pay us by hitting the like button. We almost got 1,000 likes on the last one. Let's get 1,000 likes today. All right? And subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel. I got an app that when I see all the comments, there's a little highlight next to your name when you're subscribed. A lot of people in the comments aren't subscribed to the channel. Just hit the subscribe button, man. Come on, bro. Help your boy out here. Help your boy out and keep flooding the comments. Put whatever you want in there. Put your favorite emoji. I don't care. I would appreciate it if you gave me your thoughts on the Philadelphia Eagles, but if you have nothing to say, just put something in there, all right? It's all for the algo. Let's get into it, man. So I was at work. I just got home. I wanted to come up here and check the stuff out, so I didn't get to see anything yet. I heard Jalen Hurts had 6 touchdowns. That's all I know. All right, it's 6 touchdowns in a joint practice. I know it's stats, it's practice stats, but we're so hyped for football that we're taking practice stats. We're taking it seriously, all right? But first of all, we've been upset recently this year so far that we haven't had video of these joint practices, and other teams have. Some video came out today. This was posted at 10:16 a.m. by the Philadelphia Eagles, so let's go ahead and watch the highlights from yesterday's practice, all right? I know there's not a lot here. There's not a lot to see, but let's just look at it and give our thoughts on it, all right? So that's what we're going to do right now, and then we're going to read the tweets, the reports from today's joint practice. So here's the stats, or the highlights, I'm sorry, from yesterday. Eagles-Browns joint practice training camp yesterday. That looks like a snag by Devontae. Who is that? Can't see the numbers. Is that Quez Watkins? Is that Devontae? That's Devontae. Number 6? That looks like Devontae. Is that Devontae? You guys tell me. Looks 6'3", buck 80. Built like Devontae. Yeah, I think that was Devontae Smith. There's a nice big little hit there by Darius Slay. Now, of course, you don't really get to hit guys like you would want to hit them in a scrimmage, like you would want to hit them in a game. But there's a throw from Jalen Hurts right there, and you know, I have to say, man, I've been seeing a tight spiral, and I've been seeing, quote-unquote, zip on the ball, all right? I just want to throw that out there. I've been seeing that, and that's what myself and a lot of people have been saying that he hasn't had is a tight spiral and zip on the ball. But watch what the ball looks like when he releases his throw right here. You know, it's hard to follow with that camera angle and how blurry it is, but you know what? The form is over the shoulder and square. It looks like a little bit of a lean to his left, but the ball is a nice tight spiral. Hey, listen, I've said this plenty of times. If Jalen Hurts has improved, I will be just as happy as anyone. We'll just have to see. There's the interception by Kazir White. You know, he had the interception in the preseason game against the Jets. It's really exciting. It's going to be nice to have some linebackers that can actually cover the field and make plays. So I'm excited for that. Our linebacking core has been absolutely terrible for a couple of seasons now. And here is the throw that was all over the internet once the video came out of Jalen Hurts rolling to his left and dropping that dime over top of 2 defenders to A.J. Brown. So let's check this one out. There it is, man. And looks like A.J. Brown did a little toe drag there. The reports were that it would have been a touchdown if it wasn't blown dead. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just looking at training camp video and trying to come up with, trying to analyze it. You know what I mean? But look, man, Hurts rolling to his left. You know, if I'm going to guess, I mean, it looks like he got pressure on the right side, but if I'm going to guess and try to compare it to last season's games, I would say he would normally tuck this and run. You know, but the fact that he's keeping his eyes downfield, and I saw it in that preseason game, the one that he threw to Quez Watkins, he's rolling, but he's keeping his eyes down the field. You know what I mean? So, you know, he keeps his eyes down the field, makes a nice throw rolling to his left, and look, man, I mean, over top of 2 defenders, hits A.J. Brown in stride, and it's a nice throw, man. It's a really nice throw, and look, if Jalen Hurts is hitting receivers in stride, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are going to absolutely shred the NFL this year. So let's just hope for that. Let's hope that Hurts improved and he's hitting receivers in stride, because those two guys are going to eat if he's doing that. So, of course, no practice for Miles Sanders today. Here we're getting into today's joint practice with the Cleveland Browns, the second joint practice with the Cleveland Browns in a row. So here you go. I had to use Elliott Shore-Parks. You know, I didn't really get a lot of tweets from my guy Josh. I don't know if Josh wasn't there or if he's just tired of tweeting training camp plays. But Elliott Shore-Parks, you know Elliott's out there tweeting play-by-play like it's a real game. So I'm using Elliott Shore-Parks again. It is what it is. Bear with me. It's training camp, all right? No practice for Miles Sanders today. Fourth. What the hell did I just hit? What is that? Get out of here. No practice today for Miles Sanders. Fourth straight day of missed practice with a hamstring injury. That's just like a bummer. You know, you really want Miles to be healthy, of course, but you want him to be a participant in these 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 drills with another team, and he's not there because he's hurt again. Ranted about it yesterday. It is what it is. Ciriani won't say how long Miles Sanders will be out or how serious the injury is. They're just being cautious with him. So, you know, obviously we hope that it's not serious and they're just being cautious. We'll have to see. We'll see very soon. Nick Ciriani says you shouldn't look at who wins a joint practice. Funny that Elliott Shore-Parks is the one reporting on that, the guy that tweets things like it's a real game. And he says, is that a subtle flex since he's 5-0? Come on, Elliott. Knock it off, man. Nick Sirianni won't say if the starters will play on Sunday. Look, bro, they have to play on Sunday. Stop it. You know, we only got one drive last week. I know you think Hurts improved. I know you believe in him. He needs time in the preseason to get ready for NFL game speed. They better play the first quarter. That's all I'm going to say about that. They better play the first quarter. Nick Sirianni having a conversation with Kareem Hunt, who is not playing currently in the scrimmages for the Cleveland Browns. He has requested a trade. A while ago. The Browns have yet to trade him. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Do I think the Eagles should trade for Kareem Hunt? No, not really, because, you know, I saw a good reply, maybe to this one, but it said, I don't know why, you know, Eagles fans put so much stock into a position that is very replaceable. It just is. Yes, Kareem Hunt would help you, but Gainwell and some others can do basically the same that you're going to get from a Kareem Hunt without giving up, you know, whatever it would cost to get him, a fourth, a fifth, whatever it would be. I just don't see the reason anymore. Running back, everybody should be running back by committee. Ever since the Patriots won 5 Super Bowls and nobody can name who the hell the running back was off the top of their head, we shouldn't be concerned with it. You shouldn't be drafting them high, and you shouldn't be giving up assets to trade for running backs. That's just how I see it. You can go ahead and give me your opinion on that also. No practice for James Bradberry. Sirianni is hoping to... They didn't really say why, just no practice for James Bradberry. Who knows? He, you know, looked good yesterday according to reports. Much slower start to 1v1 today for the Eagles wide receivers versus cornerbacks. A few bad throws from both QBs for the Eagles. Browns doing well versus Eagles corners. Kazir White with an interception in 1v1s. Might have been out of bounds in a game, but a great play. I am so looking forward to Kazir White, Nakobe Dean, Hassan Reddick, man. I'm so... the linebacking core is probably my most anticipated thing to watch this upcoming season. Jordan Davis is a close second, I think. Jalen Hurts in the offense with a disappointing first 7 versus 7 in the red zone. 1 short completion, 2 incompletions, 1 play where Hurts had to run a coverage sack, and then a touchdown from about 5 yards out to Quez Watkins. Take that how you will. Gardner Minshew with a nice touchdown to Jalen Reagor about 5 yards out in 7v7. Looks like Hassan Reddick got a sack on Jacoby Brissett. Deshaun Watson is suspended 11 games now, so it looks like the Browns are stuck with Jacoby Brissett for 11 games, to start the season, or more than half of the season. Eagles offense got 10 reps in the red zone and only scored 1 touchdown. Not great. Again, take them all with a grain of salt. We know Elliott leans on the negativity. Josh Sweat with a sack on Deshaun Watson in 11 versus 11. Hurts hits Goedert on a screen pass that went about 20 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. No tackling, but Goedert was wide open, had blocking. So I think that's a touchdown in a game. Hey, I love me a nice Dallas Goedert screenplay, man. The dude can move for his size. You know, a 20-yard touchdown on a screen. Trying to imagine that happening in a game. Very, very possible. And, you know, I like that. It gives me a good feeling that they're picking up right where they left off, Jalen Hurts and Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert is such a weapon. You know, we probably don't even talk about him enough, honestly. I think he's a top 5, top 4 tight end in the entire NFL right now. I thought we should have traded Zach Ertz years ago when we first saw Dallas Goedert on the come up, but Howie Roseman was late on that. It was just another thing that I Test Eastwood was right about, but we're not going to go there. Jalen Hurts with a nice fade into the end zone, about 20 yards out to A.J. Brown with the touchdown. Brown was a 50-50 ball, so Jalen Hurts floats one over the top about 20 yards out of the end zone to A.J. Brown, who goes up and gets a 50-50 ball. Now, look, two things A.J. Brown does very well as a wide receiver is track the ball and catch the ball. So that's not surprising. It's amazing that we even got him on this team with the trade the way that went down. But the fact that they're telling me that Jalen Hurts is floating the ball over the top, you know, makes me feel good. I really hope he is. I hope he's leading receivers. I hope he's floating balls over the top to guys in the corner of the end zone. I would love to see, you know, a major improvement from Hurts this season. We'll just have to wait and find out. But until then, we're going to read training camp tweets, all right? Hurts with a nice touchdown to Goedert about 10 yards out. Goedert made a nice catch over the defense. Offense starting to heat up. Jalen Hurts now up to 5 touchdowns on the day. Just hit A.J. Brown in the front corner of the end zone. So 2 touchdowns to A.J. Brown, one from 20 yards out. This one doesn't say from how far out. Josh Sweat with another sack versus the Browns' first-team offense. That's very good. That's not, you know, a crappy offensive line or anything. So, you know, Josh Sweat, hopefully he's picking up right where he left off from last season. Man, our defensive line should be absolutely vicious this year, and I'm just so excited to watch that. Regardless of what our offense does, regardless of what Hurts looks like or doesn't look like this season, that defensive line is going to cause NFL teams a lot of problems. We're going to have quarterbacks running for their lives most of the season, so that should be entertaining if nothing else. Eagles offense in 11 versus 11, 15-ish yard pass to Goedert, 3 incompletions, and a touchdown to Goedert. Darius Slay with a really nice pass breakup on what should have been a completion to Cooper. Shout out to Darius Slay. You know, that's our lockdown corner, man, and we'll see if, you know, he's still clicking at a high level this season. What is he, 30, 31 years old? I haven't seen any signs of him slowing down yet. So, you know, hopefully Darius Slay's still a Pro Bowl level corner for us this upcoming season. Browns first team offense, a disaster in this drill. 0 completions, 3 false starts. Eagles defense winning this drill. Yes. Yes, let's do that. Hassan Reddick sacks Brissett. Eagles defense is going crazy. Absolutely dominated the Browns offense in that drill. Yeah. Yeah, the Eagles defense, listen. And everybody I talk to randomly, by the way, everybody I come across, you know, the casual walking past someone with the Eagles hat, yo, go Birds. They're always saying they're excited to watch this defense because our defense wasn't terrible last season, but we added so many things, so many weapons to this defense this season, this offseason, that our defense should be scary. It should be absolutely scary. Hurts is up to 6 touchdowns on the day, giving him 22 so far overall with the rest of today and 2 more practices to go. All of a sudden, 30 seems not only possible but very doable. Elliott Shore-Parks was saying basically he wants Jalen Hurts to have 30 touchdowns in training camp to let him know that he's improving. Now, to put a number on the amount of touchdowns in training camp, yes, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, Elliott Shore-Parks. That's why everyone's always in your replies absolutely roasting you. But, hey, you got to give him credit. If he's trolling, he's one of the best trolls I've ever seen. If he's being serious, I'm not going to say. Nakobe Dean breaks up what would have been a touchdown from Deshaun Watson. Love that. Love that. Love Nakobe Dean in coverage. And that's a throw from Deshaun Watson, by the way. You know, one of the best young quarterbacks in the game if he gets back on the field. and picks up where he left off. He still has many years to be great in the NFL. So the fact that Nakobe Dean is in coverage and reads a pass from Deshaun Watson well enough to break up the pass, Nakobe Dean, man, what a sleeper pick in that draft. What a sleeper pick in that draft. Eagles just dominated the Browns in 11 versus 11. Offense got a touchdown. Defense gave up negative 10 yards. Practice is over. Offense was good at finishing drives in the red zone. Defense had a very strong day and ended dominating. Eagles win to go 2-0 versus the Browns. Nick Sirianni now 6-0 overall in joint practices. And the Philadelphia Eagles are building a joint practice dynasty. Absolute. Give us the trophy right now. Give us the joint practice trophy right now. You know what? I don't even care about the regular season or the playoffs or the Super Bowl. We are winning the joint practice championship. Absolutely. Book it. Can I bet on that on DraftKings or something? No, I'm kidding. Jalen Hurts training camp stats day 14. 10 for 19, 6 touchdowns. A few more incompletions than you would want to see, but 6 touchdowns and did a good job finishing drives. Also another day with 0 interceptions. Grade A. So, shout out to Jalen Hurts for throwing 6 touchdowns against the Cleveland Browns. I know it's just practice, but it's not like the teams are out there not trying. They're trying. They don't want to be punked on their own field in a scrimmage. So I think it means something. We should take it with a grain of salt, of course, and it's all just reports, but I think it means something. That's just where I'm at with it. Algo Gang, I got to thank you guys again for tuning into another Eagles training camp joint practice breakdown. Thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Continue to hit that like button and flood the comments. You guys are shooting these videos to astronomical heights. I'll catch you probably tomorrow, man. All right? You guys have a good one, man. Peace.